Hello everyone, Manafa Collectibles here with yet another Hot Toys unboxing and review video. And today we'll take a look at Thor from Avengers Endgame. Guys, a huge shout out to Day One Collectibles for sending me this figure, and if you want to get this one or any other Day One releases, make sure you check them out. I put the link in the description below. Also, if you are new to the channel and you want to check out the latest Hot Toys releases, posting videos, figure previews, and now 6 scale and filter videos, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification icon so you don't miss anything. Alright guys, enough with the talking, let's start with the unboxing. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright guys, and here we have the packaging, and as you can see we have Thor in the front with a very nice picture. This is the side of the box with Thor MMS 557. You can see a very nice pattern, and by the way, I love this art box. This is the back with all the crescent warning, small pieces, do not eat it. This is the other side of the box with Thor here. Last but not least, we have the bottom of the box, Avengers Endgame, and of course the top of the box with Thor Avengers Endgame. So now let me open this up and take a better look at the figure and the accessories. And guys, I have to tell you, this figure comes with a lot of accessories, mainly the lining effect. As you can see here, we have 2 trays. So this is the first tray. You can see all those accessories and of course the bunch of hands. But showing you this one first, you can see we have the lining effect that goes in the chest, then for the Stormbreaker, and of course the hammer. Now let me open this up so you can see how you'll see the figure in the packaging. And right off the bat, I have to tell you guys, I can smell a brand new Hot Toys, and this is my favorite part of the unboxing. So let me show you the figure now, and of course I'm gonna remove the plastic because it's on the way. So let me take this out, and as you can see, Thor in all its glories. You can see the hammer, you can see the Stormbreaker, you can see a bunch of batteries, of course the hands. Underneath we have the base, and that's basically it for the packaging. Now let me take everything out and take a closer look at the accessories. Alright guys, and here we have all the accessories, and I'm gonna start with the base. And you know me by now, I'm gonna rant because I don't like this base. It is pretty much the same base we get every time. We need something different. So hopefully Hot Toys, you're listening to us, give us a better base. But we have a bunch of lining effect, and of course you can use this one here with the hammer there. So you can use it, it will give you a very nice effect. Then we have a bunch of other lining that you can complement with the Stormbreaker. So this is one of them. You can actually put it underneath Stormbreaker. Then we have a bunch of lining that goes in the chest part of the figure. So this is the first upper piece, as you can see, very similar to the previous Thor Infinity War. Then we have the middle section here, again very similar to the previous figure, so nothing new. You can see the very nice paint application on the blue. Then we have the bottom piece that you can put at the bottom, right? Kind of like by the belly. So you will see this, again, nothing new, but it does look nice with the lights on, which I'm gonna show you later in the video, so stay tuned for that. Then we have this awesome effect, and in my opinion, I like this. It is a heavy plastic, so that goes in the Stormbreaker, this goes in the back, and the other piece goes in the front. So, and don't worry, I'm gonna show you how to put that on because it gives a really nice effect. Then we have these 2 lining effects that also goes in the Stormbreaker. So one is for one side and the other one is for the other. And as I said before, I'm gonna show you how to put that on, so don't worry. Very nice paint application, really good hard plastic. Then we have these 2 lining effects that you can actually put on Thor as well. So as you can see, we have a bunch of options for poses. And talking about poses, stay tuned because we have really awesome poses to show you guys. This is the Stormbreaker, and absolutely an improvement, as you can see, compared to the other Stormbreaker from Infinity War. Obviously the Endgame one is bigger, better size, so I think Hot Toys listened to the collectors. You can see the handle is a bit different, so it looks nice as well. This is the side. You can see some nice weathering going on the Endgame Stormbreaker, and of course you have this pattern here on the sides, and of course this piece here that you can actually remove to access to the battery, and it's a bit hard to take out, but as you can see, there's no magnet, so you just need to take it out, and that's it. And then you have access to the batteries. Now on top we have the on and off switch, and I like this feature, and as you can see, it lights up very nice. So let me turn off my lights so you guys can see the effect. And as you can see, it does look nice. I like it. I like this effect. I think this is a good touch by Hot Toys. Love the weathering, love the effect. So now let me show you the handle as well. Very nice paint application here. It looks like wood, and that's the case, right? That's the illusion that Hot Toys is giving us with the Stormbreaker. But then we have the hammer here, and as you can see here, very nice paint application as well on the sides. And if we compare it to the Captain America one, obviously the Captain America doesn't have a lot of feature like underneath where you have access to the battery, but this is the side, the other side, and of course the handle. Now to turn this on, you just need to twist this a little bit and boom, it's on. I love the effect, very similar to the D23 hammer, so I like that. And I think this one is actually much brighter in my opinion, but overall I like how this looks so far. And that's basically it for the hammer. Now as you can see, this guy comes with a bunch of hands, so I'm gonna show you two because they're pretty much similar. You can see very nice paint application and skin color, and that's basically it. Alright guys, so now I'm gonna show you how to put the lightning effect on Stormbreaker. And as you can see here, we have this piece that goes in the back. So what you need to do is you need to push it. So you're gonna align it this way and then push it like so. And of course fix the sides because it's a bit difficult to put actually, but overall it does look nice. Now this effect here, as you can see, we have a gap in the middle, so the only thing you need to do is slide it and push it this way. So let me show you. You align it, push it, and correct the edges, and you should be fine. As you can see, this one looks much better. And of course, last but not least, we have the two lightning effect that goes to the side of the Stormbreaker. So this one here, you can see we have the shape on like a kind of like an arrow shape here. So the only thing you need to do is align it with this piece here, and then you need to push it like so, and then you're gonna do the same thing with the other side. You get the lightning effect, you align it correctly, kind of like the arrow shape, then you're just gonna put it on the side like so. You're gonna press a little bit so it will stay, and that's basically it. Overall, it does look nice. I'm very happy with this effect. Alright guys, now taking a closer look at Thor, and I have to tell you, I love the look of this figure. The head sculpt is actually pretty nice. Now let me get my tape and see how tall this figure actually is. And my tape is telling me that this figure is about 12.25 inches tall, which is about 25-26 centimeters. Alright guys, now taking a closer look at the figure itself, I have to tell you, this one looks awesome. I love the paint application, the sculpting hair. It is a good call. You can see the side pieces here that you can move it like so. Just be very careful, especially the beard, because you don't want to break the little piece, so just be very careful. But overall, the paint application on the hair looks fantastic. I love the sculpting piece. You can see how the hair is going all over, and I love that effect. Really like the job. Now you can see the gap on the side, which we're gonna go over the articulation section because there are some limitations, of course. This is the top of the figure. You can see the ponytail here. You cannot move it, so just be very careful when you handle this figure. And guys, if you're still watching this video, please don't forget to like, because liking this video helps a lot. And of course, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any future new Hot Toys releases. Alright guys, moving on to the figure, you can see the details on the chest and of course the belly. You can see the belly sticking out. I think should be a bit more belly if you ask me, but I think overall it does the job. But there are a lot of limitations on this figure. Now you can see the pants, very similar to the Thor from Infinity War, which is more like a pleather type, so I'm not sure if this is gonna be durable or not. I guess time will tell. You can see the bottom of the feet, and of course the two pieces on the boots, that's gonna help the articulation on the feet. That's a huge plus if you ask me. This is the back of the figure, and of course underneath the cape you have access to the batteries, and you can turn this on and off. You will need to remove these little pieces and put the lightning effect, and don't worry, I'm gonna show you how this looks with the lights on. This is the back of the arms with the gauntlets looking awesome as well, and of course the cape. And I love this red color. I love the pattern on the side. You can see the creases over there. Now one thing I wouldn't want to see on this cape is a wire cape, right? We need a wire cape for this type of figures because that will increase the way you can pose your figures, of course. And that's basically it for the cape. And of course you have the back of the head. Now let's do some articulation, shall we? For the head, you can move up this much, down this much, and because of the limitation of the hair, that's basically it. You can see the gap here. That's basically all you can move the head up and down. Now for the arms, you have ratcheted joints, and that's a huge plus. Hot Toys is definitely listening. There's no swivel on the bicep, and that's kind of surprising, I guess, because of the rubber material here. You have ratcheted double joints as well, but it is a bit limited. I don't know if this is just my figure, but that's basically all you can move it. And of course the classic peg articulation on the hand. Now you can actually move the arm up and down like so, and that's basically it. Now for the torso, this is where the fun begins because it's really zero articulation. You can just swivel it and really not up crunch because of the belly, of course. Now for the legs, you can split it for about this much, limited, some swivel on the thighs. You can lift the leg for about this much, again limited because of the material of this figure. You can put it back about this much, and of course you can bend the knee for about this much. The knee articulation is actually not bad at all, same as the ankle pivot. You can move it up and down, and you have some swivel here, so not bad at all. Alright guys, so now I'm gonna show you the lights on Thor. So here we have the figure, so let me turn off the light so you can see how bright this actually is. And in my opinion, it doesn't look that bad. It does the job very well done, and that's basically it for this. Alright guys, so now let's do some comparisons. And here we have Thor next to Captain America, and as you can see, they look pretty much awesome together, right? Thor is pretty much the same height. Now for the next one, I have to include the previous version, which was Thor from Avengers Infinity War, and pretty much the suits are the same, pants and everything else. The head sculpts obviously are different. And last but not least, we have a Mark 85 Iron Man, and I think Iron Man is just a bit taller compared to Thor. Alright guys, so now let's do some poses. Alright guys, my final thoughts about this figure is I love it. I love this figure, especially the likeness. I think the head sculpt is by far one of the best I've seen for Thor. Definitely an improvement, especially the sculpted hair, paint application overall, very nicely done. Now this figure comes with a decent amount of accessories, especially the lightning effect, and of course finally a good scale of the Stormbreaker. Now, one issue that I have with this figure is the articulation on the torso, very limited because obviously the size of this figure. And because of that, my final score is 8.5 out of 10. And if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Also guys, don't forget to follow me on my Instagram and Facebook group 6 Scale Media for anything related 1/6 scale figures, both links in the description below. And if you have some time, check out these two cool videos. And as always, be well and see you around in the next video.